So today I'm going to be talking to you about the differences between social classes in America. In America today we have a great difference between social classes regarding wealth. With this great difference in wealth, it creates problems which need to be fixed. One of the ways to fix this problem is to raise taxes on America's millionaires. One of the reasons we would raise the taxes on America's millionaires is because millionaires today have a lot of different scapegoats for paying taxes. They can write off their luxury condos or donate $10,000 and get tax breaks for it, which money isn't going into our taxes, which in turn doesn't help our economy out at all. So they get all these different ways to spend their money to different people, and they get tax cuts for it, which takes money out of the government's pocket, while people in middle classes pay higher tax rates, even though they can't afford to buy these condos and stuff, so they're not able to get the same tax cuts. The millionaires that would be taxed more in America are the citizens of America that make $5 million or more annual income. They would be taxed more by about a 3 to 3.5% tax increase, while we would raise minimum wage to possibly $10 to decrease the difference between the social groups. A survey of millionaires that was conducted, 51% said that inequality between social classes was a major problem for the U.S., and also 2/3 of participants in the survey believe that higher taxes on wealth and higher minimum wage will diminish the wage gap. So by diminishing this wage gap, we bring our social classes closer together, so the money's not all focused in one part of our economy. It's more spread out, and it's more of a fair kind of tax breaks and things. Currently, right now, quarter of millionaires pay a 1% tax, which is lower than almost all middle class Americans. And this is due to the tax breaks and the pretty much everything that millionaires can write off on. These taxes would be determined by the national government. The ceiling and the floor for the taxes would be determined by the national government, while states, the independent states, would determine the actual percentage that would be coming out, because states like New York, California, and Oregon have state income taxes, while states like Texas and Louisiana don't. So the people that live in California and New York, they already have more taxes coming out of their income. So places like Texas may be taxed more, and places like California may be taxed less out of the millionaires. It just would be determined all by the national government and the state government. The state would be able to determine the city's tax bracket. So, for example, Beverly Hills is a better known city for wealth than Oakland would be. So Beverly Hills has more millionaires, more likely, so they would be taxed about 4%, while Oakland would maybe be taxed 30%. And then California has more millionaires than Oklahoma, so California may be taxed at a higher percent than Oklahoma, maybe by 0.5 or 1%, just depends on what the national government believes and the state government. And with these tax increases, the people with minimum wage would also have an increase, because I know now states like Minnesota and California, they have higher minimum wages than Texas does. So the state and national government would determine a price floor for the minimum wage that would be uniform between all states. Regarding the taxes, you could also give the responsibility for determining the tax rates to the state and local government, and that way the state can have a floor on their tax rates, and then the local city government can determine a better rate, more specific rate, because they know the people more and they're more focused on just their city compared to the state having to worry about every single city. Another aspect of the survey that was conducted were millionaires were asked about what do they think was a cause of income inequality. 78% of the millionaires believe that education was one of the reasons why we have such difference between income inequality. And without increasing our education between our low-income families, we cannot bridge the gap between the high-income families and low-income families. So there will still be a great deal of economic inequality. So we need to expand our education funds for the low-income families more and give them better opportunities for college. Maybe lower tax rates on loans and such from banks, and give these people a better opportunity to attend college and succeed, and further on make their own business and get their families out of their income level into a better situation for America. So I hope you guys can see, by raising the tax rate, increasing minimum wage, and increasing education spending, we could bridge the gap between economic inequality. Do you guys have any questions?
No, thank you.
Thank you, and I hope you can understand how this would help benefit our economy.
Now we have to go change shirts.